January 3rd, and here we are, about to get started with the morning routine. It is 6:07 a.m. For those of you watching, my name is Toby. I'm 40 years old, and I train to live an active, self-sufficient, and adventurous life. I do that by minding my sleep. I try to get 7 to 9 hours a day. Tonight was 7 hours, so that's a good night. I try to mind my sleep. Try mind what I eat. Try to eat within my energy balance, which is around 2,300 calories a day at the moment. And I try to eat 120 to 150 grams of protein in a day. I do my strength training, I do my conditioning training, and I do my mobility training. And this week we're focusing on mobility training because I'm taking the burden off my shoulders a little bit, as they have been bothering me, but that bother is almost gone. So coming week we're going to start up with kettlebells and kettlebell swings again and see how that goes. This is about the way I feel, not about the way I look. I want to feel fit and competent for whatever life throws at me. At 40, I've noticed that if I don't keep up with my health and fitness, some other things in life become a bit harder. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I've understood that I will get older and older, barring any tragedies, might get anywhere between 80 and 90. But those final years of my life might be riddled with disease and discomfort. And one of the ways to stay fit, competent, and capable throughout life is by working on my health and fitness today at 40 and at 50 and at 60 and 70. So if it's something you're interested in, we can continue this conversation here on the channel. The other big reason is that I have two small children, and in order to be able to play on the floor with them, be able to get up off the floor, be able to chase them around the playground or the indoor climbing grounds or anything else, is going to require me to stay fit and healthy and competent for whatever life is going to throw at me. So that's why we're here. I think any health fitness goal is worth pursuing. Doesn't matter whether it's weight maintenance, weight loss, weight gain, strength training, extreme strength training, conditioning training, a mix of everything, or training for a specific sport, because health and fitness is incredibly personal in different stages of our lives. We want different things. The most important thing for me is that we show up and we do the work towards that goal. And for me, the main goal is to show up every day for 20 to 30 minutes and to do some of the work like we're doing today. So if you're interested in that, then we can continue this conversation as well. You go ahead, check out my channel, subscribe, and we can keep talking. Poor man's Jim. Hey, good morning. How are you doing? Or good evening for you. Best wishes still to you this year. I hope you had a good start of 2025, and I hope that 2025 brings you all of the good fortune and good health that it can, and that you succeed in all of your goals. And it's good of you to drop by and say hi, thanks, and I hope you're doing well. We had a good quiet start, went to bed early, some of the fireworks, woke up one of the kids, but slept through most of the night and woke up the 1st of January to continue with the program, because in the end, that's one of the things that we're here for. I just lost 2 hour live. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, sucks when that happens, especially when you put in 2 hours of effort. Those buttons on mobile phone, right? Like sometimes, I've also sometimes just by accident started a live stream, and there wasn't anything to live stream because it was like 10 in the evening and I was getting ready for bed. So no way to retrieve it though. But look on the bright side, you're showing up every day and doing the work, so I guess you could re-record one tomorrow, and missing one doesn't really matter. The people who wanted to watch saw it on the live stream also already, right? What did you do on the live stream, by the way? What kind of workout was it? For anyone else who's watching, like I always say, we're good just the way we are. We've got to love ourselves before we can move on. And the only way to get anything done is by showing up and doing the work. So I'm going to hit the timer and we're going to get started on some mobility. I think that's the spirit. Look on the bigger picture of this. It is only one live stream out of thousands that you're going to do over the lifetime of your channel. Part of a competition. Oh, okay. Yeah, in that case, I understand. So it's a recording that you wanted to keep as proof. That makes it slightly different. What kind of competition are you participating in? What are you doing? Um, and what's it about? We're going to do some breathing. By the way, these have become the coldest months in the Netherlands. And by cold, I mean near zero, so 2, 3, 4 degrees outside. So I've noticed that my immune system has been quite capable of fighting off the worst of the viruses out there, which is something that I'm grateful for. I think that's another side effect of a year of eating well, exercising well, sleeping well, and being able to regulate most of my stress levels. So I think thus far it's been quite a good year. Weight Vest Challenge, very good. And tomorrow when we brutal. Very cool. I'll check that out. And you've got this as far as I can tell. Just you're fit and healthy enough. And it's cool that you're doing some of those challenges. It seems like you've found quite a community around the type of sports that you're doing, which is really cool. And I think that also really helps when you have a community of like-minded people who are all working on the same goals or similar goals at the same level. Probably makes makes keeping up with the training a lot of fun as well, right? So just also remember you need to recover from difficult sessions. So you do want to plan your rest. One of the primary goals still is to not get injured when we do these kinds of trainings programs. Because when we're injured, we can't train, as you can witness by the persistent issues with my shoulders. And that's not a bad thing, just a fact of life. Sometimes things happen, but one of the most common causes of injury in health and fitness is basically overdoing it, and specifically overdoing the training volume in a particularly short span of time. Or if you're unlucky just like me, I'm using 40 pound vest. Wow, man. Dude, no wonder you're so fit. That's incredible. I'm going to get that weighted vest for my birthday in February. be a gift to myself, my current self, and my future self. Start going out in the mornings for walks with a weighted vest and a kettlebell in one hand, just 10 minutes right after the live stream session, just to add a bit of different and varied movement to the program as the days become longer and longer. But it's good to hear that you're doing well and keeping up with the training, staying sharp in 2025. I think one of the hardest things that we can do is to be consistent in our training approach. And in our dedication and commitment. So here we are. Now, think right here for shoulder, help my, I think, yeah, I know I have. From the physiotherapist, I agree. 200 seals, 200 pull-ups, 200 squats. I'll do it again tomorrow. Whoa, man. That sounds intense. Yeah, I know. I see a physiotherapist every week, and we have different exercises that I do after the stream because they're a bit tedious and boring. Very specific. But now it was the left shoulder, and the right one is the one where I had the herniation last year in April. So I just want to have it checked out properly to make sure that it is the muscle and not the spine and the nerve. The pain's not like a herniation. It just felt a bit off, like at the start of the herniation last year. I become a bit paranoid, having been through that much pain at the time last year. Would not want to voluntarily experience that again. I'll skip. Thank you very much. I'll gladly skip, actually. So here we are, just doing some mobility. We've taken it easy for 2 weeks. And you already see a marked improvement. And now, we'll start with swings, nothing above the head. Monday. I think Monday is also a nice day to start with the program. And we'll keep going, right? And I think one of the nice things is that we just keep going for just 20 or 30 minutes every day, and then see what the year brings us. And it's Friday, January 3rd. It's a good day, I guess, to just be out, be up, working out. So friends of mine yesterday, a 5.5-month-old, which was nice. They live in the States. They were visiting the Netherlands. I see how happy they were with their kid. A nice little family, doing well. It's nice to see friends doing well, people doing well, people living their best life, regardless. Of what's going on in the world. You know, I think if we would look at life and just say, hey, I'm going to live my best life. I'm going to stay fit and healthy and capable. I'm going to find a way to contribute to the communities that I'm a part of, that I find important, which are most likely your direct family unit, your work, your colleagues, the street you live in, the people you spend time with, and by extension, maybe the sports club or society that you're part of, and the school that your children attend. And by participating actively in those places, you build a lot of influence in the community that you're a part of, where you live. And that probably is to the benefit of the community if you think about the need we have to connect with people, to be a part, to feel like we belong somewhere. So that might be something worth considering and pursuing this year as a part of general health and fitness, is how well are we participating in the communities we are directly involved in. Being a father is more than just going to work and showing up for dinner and bringing a paycheck home, right? Howdy. We're back. It's only gotten worse. Move. Hey, YouTube punk. Hey there, friend. How's it going? Good to see you. Thanks for dropping by. And that doesn't sound good. You should take that seriously and take care of that and take some rest. And if that problem and the pain persists for a day or two, I'm probably going to have that checked. Sorry, buddy. As I know you told me that there were some things going on, so that doesn't help, I'm sure. There's just one word for that. That sucks. Right? I know what that's like. Like you make one wrong move, you feel it for a week. It happens sometimes. It's just life. Doesn't make it any easier. Doesn't make it any more fun or any more pleasant. But I hope that it isn't anything permanent for you. Oh, there's a newcomer there on the stream in the chat. I'm going to go over and read and say hi, but thanks for dropping by and saying hello. I hope you're doing well. I appreciate you dropping by in the stream, being interested in what we are doing. For anyone watching, by the way, my name is Toby. I'm 40 years old and I train to live an active, self-sufficient and adventurous life. I do it by minding my sleep, minding what I eat, strength training, conditioning training, mobility training here at home. And I'm usually here every day between 6 and 6:30 a.m. my time, Amsterdam time, doing a routine and a workout as a part of my general strategy to stay fit and healthy for life. This is really about the way I feel, not about the way I look, by the way. I want to feel fit and competent for whatever life throws at me. Sweet sounds. Thanks for dropping by, and I'm glad that you like the stream, and I appreciate you letting me know that. And I hope you're doing well where you are in the world, and that you're having a good start or end of the day. So, like I was saying, this is about the way I feel, not about the way I look. I would like to feel fit and competent for whatever life is going to throw at me. And that could be different things. But whatever it is, at least I'll know that I am in a physical shape that I'm going to be able to deal with some stress and chaos and increased demands, because I've prepared myself for it. I think one of the biggest challenges we face, especially in today's society, and especially as we grow older, is that it's too easy to sit. It's too easy to spend time behind a desk or on a couch. And that's all nice and good. But sitting a sedentary life comes with a great cost, right? And you just want to keep in mind that the work you need to do to offset a lifetime of sitting is tremendous if you wait too long. And even these 30 minutes in the morning on their own are nowhere near enough to offset the amount of sitting I do in a day. At the office, I have to make a point out of going outside, going for walks during a break, taking the stairs instead of the elevator. You have a good day as well. And, thanks for dropping by and saying hi. And good luck with that challenge. I'll be sure to check it out on your channel tomorrow, all right? Or whenever you get around with it to it. So I have to make sure to take the elevator instead of the stairs, to move generally every hour of the day, to make sure that the sitting isn't the main activity for the day. And that's hard, because sometimes you're sitting, you're getting into things, it's comfortable to sit, and then time just flies, but it's not the best thing for your general health and fitness. So if you have the opportunity to move throughout the day, seize it, because going to the gym for 1 or 2 hours at the beginning or at the end of the day does not offset does not offset at all the amount of sitting we do in a day. And it's just little things throughout the day. Because, like I said, this is not about the way I feel, about the way I look. This is about the way I feel. And I think sometimes we forget that we are trying to be fit for life. And not look like a fitness or an Instagram model. So what that means is that we want to have different strategies to get fit and healthy. And don't get me wrong, a part of being healthy is weight management, but as far as I've understood, it's more about maintaining a stable weight than it is about losing weight or gaining weight. Depends on your situation. In some situations, weight loss might be merited, and it's going to help improve your general health. In some situations, weight gain might be merited. It's going to help you improve your health markers. And in some situations, weight maintenance is merited, and it's going to help you maintain certain health markers. So just keep that in mind as you go through life on this health and fitness journey. Now, you've seen me. If you're here, if you're new to this channel, check out my channel. You'll see that I've been showing up for more than a year now, almost every day, to do some work and to educate myself on health and fitness. And the only reason, or the biggest reason you might have to be interested in what I'm doing, to subscribe to my channel and to follow what I'm doing, is simply to discuss the routine of getting healthy and fit at 40. Because at least that part I've figured out quite well. More specifically, maybe, is how to get into a routine of daily exercise at 40. And I've talked about this before. I think one of the first challenges we can give ourselves is to just try to add that one glass of water somewhere in the day for 1 week straight. Just add an extra glass of water. Now you might wonder, well, how is that extra glass of water in a day going to help me figure out my health and fitness? Well, not that an extra glass of water can't help with anything you're trying to do in terms of health and fitness, because hydration is important. But the point of the glass of water in this case isn't the glass of water. The point of the glass of water is to help us figure out how easy or hard it is to add a new routine or behavior to our day. And a glass of water is going to show you how easy or hard it is for you personally to pick a time, pick an activity, and arrange your life so that you can be consistent with that activity, like I am every day between 5:30 and 6:30 here with a workout. So give that a try and let me know tomorrow in chat or under any of my other videos how that works out for you. In the meantime, friend, thanks for dropping by today. My name's Toby. I'm 40 years old. I train to live an active, self-sufficient, and adventurous life. I do that by minding my sleep, minding what I eat, training strength, conditioning, and mobility here from my kitchen at home every day here on live stream. If that's something you're interested in, you go ahead, check out my channel, like this video, subscribe. I talk about health, fitness, kettlebells at 40, being a father, being a man in this world, having a career, and just generally why being fit and healthy or being competent and capable for life is important. For all of you who've watched today, thanks for dropping by, saying hi. YouTube punk, you take care of that back, all right? And I hope that it's nothing serious and that you'll be better soon. Sweet Sounds, thanks for dropping by. Poor Man's Gym, thanks for chat, for dropping by. And to everyone else, remember, we're good just the way we are. We've got to love ourselves before we can move on. And the only way to get anything done is by showing up and doing the work. So I'll see you tomorrow for another live stream. Take care, friends.